YouTube page. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. Again, hi. Hi, everybody watching. This is Marina Shepelsky, immigration attorney for over 21 years, office in New York City. And I'm doing this, as I already mentioned, every week to keep everyone ahead of the immigration news in the United States. Please drop where you're from. I have here my friend ALN Karanar from Staten Island, and he says that his mom Inga says hi. She worked for Lubostar. Hi, friend. How are you? Thank you. Hi, Alan. Thank you for watching. Just saying hello. Drop in the comments where you're watching me from, so I can give you a shout out and discuss these news. Mani Kumar, my friend and follower, says good morning. Didu says hi, Marina. Come on, I'm gonna just give a few minutes. So, before I even start the show, I want to talk about the fact that we know what's happening. We have a new president, and he came here to disrupt things, right? And I see this in every area that Trump is now touching. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're not going to be paranoid and afraid. We're going to hope for good things because our immigration system is going to be here even after he leaves and after the next president leaves. We are built as a country on the idea of welcoming immigrants from around the world legally. And that's why I do what I do. We do legal immigration. So to all those haters who always say to me that I am the reason why the illegals are here and I help them, that's not true. I help people legalize and get status here legally and legitimately. And we don't do anything, bad. We're doing good things here. So about myself, I am an immigrant to myself. I've been here for 35 years, and I came here legally as a refugee in 1989 with my family from Ukraine, the same Ukraine that's under attack now, that's going through a war by Russia. I came from the former Soviet Union. In fact, I don't have Ukrainian citizenship because when we left, it was still USSR. So I never received Ukrainian citizenship. My very first citizenship is United States citizenship. So when I became a citizen, I became a citizen of the United States. I never had citizenship of Ukraine or any other country that exists today. I didn't even have a passport or citizenship of USSR because I was too young. And at that time, they didn't give passports to somebody this young. So I totally understand what every one of us is going through here. I totally understand that we're all worried and scared right now, but I'm also here to give you hope and, just to give you like a little bit, like a little bit of inspiration, just to tell you that this is not going to be all bad. We're going to make it. We're going to legalize people. In the first term of Trump, I legalized people and they got green cards and it's all good. So I'm here to say, calm down. Don't be afraid. We can do this. I went to law school in New York. I went to college in New York, and I work in New York. I'm a New York person, a New Yorker through and through. I've been doing immigration since I started practicing law, and even before. For over 21 years, I've seen all kinds of things change. Don't be fooled by this beautiful young face. Of course, I'm kidding. But I've been through a lot here and I've seen a lot. So don't worry. We'll get through this. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. Everything will be okay. Right? We're going to be okay. There are people who have criminal orders of, who've got already convictions, criminal convictions, first and foremost. And honestly, I agree with that. As an American citizen and a taxpayer, I'm going to say that I'm okay with them deporting people to their home country who committed crimes and were convicted, especially like serious crimes. Okay, assault, weapons, drugs, all kinds of stuff. we have enough of our own crime here. In addition to that, however, I'm going to say that I don't agree with what I'm seeing a lot of my friends posting. Um, my friends who are lawyers, immigration lawyers, that they are deporting some people to Guantanamo Bay and to Panama, to countries that they're not a citizen of. I disagree with that. I think that's really crazy. And I really am going to stand up against that. But it's only like a few people. These are not thousands of people we're talking about, not even hundreds of people, okay? Less than 100 people. So I think that we're not going to worry about this, okay? So, in the news yesterday, Department of Homeland Security announces a nationwide and international ad campaign warning illegal aliens to leave, self-deport, and stay out. The Secretary, Kristi Noem, she's new. Trump appointed her. She is the new Secretary or Minister of Homeland Security. She announced on 2 days ago that the Department of Homeland Security is starting a nationwide and international multi-million-dollar ad campaign warning illegal aliens to leave United States now or face deportation with the inability to return to United States. Now, this is PR, public relations, you guys. For Department of Homeland Security to spend millions of this is ridiculous because Trump is already doing this for free on the news every day, scaring immigrants. So instead of saving money, this is what they're choosing to spend the money on. And they did lay off already some people, not a lot, but some people were laid off in Department of Homeland Security. In fact, I would suggest to them that they spend these millions of dollars on hiring good, smart people who are not going to have to deal with the crazy bureaucracy and who are going to come in and move the lines, get processing time. Instead of doing something good and positive, they're choosing to spend the money and time and effort on negative, toxic shit. Okay? I disagree with this, but again, I'm not in the government. Who's going to listen to me? I do agree that people should have repercussions, especially if they have crimes. But I disagree with spending money on this propaganda. Good morning from Virginia. Do you can hear me now? Is my voice clear? Some of it can be internet. Um, Good morning from Thunderbolt. Okay, so that was the big news today. I'm going to record a TikTok about this. Okay, ICE has released some new information, some new data, and they said that the number of immigrants in ICE detention went up by 2,000 people nationwide. This is nothing for the country of America in mid-February, and that they are arresting the worst first. In other words, they did start with the criminals, people with the criminal convictions or pending criminal charges. And most of the people they're arresting is those people. So for now, I don't see anything terrible happening. But of course, if you're standing next to somebody and you're illegal and they're illegal and your friend or whoever you're standing next to has criminal record, you're just by standing next to him having no papers might get swept up and be placed into deportation. That's a fact. Okay. Let's see. What else? I'm looking through my ALA news. Department. So this is good. Yesterday, updated categories of applicants who might not have to do a visa interview. They will be approved without an interview. So here's the people that they are saying will be able to skip the interview and just be approved on papers alone. Those will be one. This is diplomatic people who are working in diplomatic positions. A1, A2, C3, Native people, G1, G2, G3, G4, Native 6, no way. Of course, it makes so much sense. Diplomats should not have to go through an in-person interview. Actually, think this has already been happening quietly, but they announced it. Thank you very much. So anybody that has a diplomatic visa, applying for a diplomatic visa or renewing a diplomatic visa, They get checked, and so many times there's no need to speak to them in person. Got it. That's it. So that's the update. So those people won't have to do interviews. Whoop de doo. Not a big news thing, but okay. Um, Thank you. Another interesting thing that came out on Valentine's Day is that Department of State changed something to the non-immigrant visa interview, and they're saying that certain people will not have interviews. Again, they will just be approved on papers alone, and that will be people who have already, again, a visa, who already have a visa, and they're applying to renew it within 48 months of their most recent non-immigrant visas expire. Okay? So they can just update the records. They don't need to see the person in person, and those will get a waiver of the interview. Again, not a big piece of news, but thanks for posting, government. Um, just want to give you like a really good update. Well, I'm sure I talked about this before, but let's mention this again. Prosecutorial discretion for anybody who's been expecting and waiting for PD, prosecutorial discretion, to get your case terminated or dismissed. The government attorneys are no longer allowed to agree to this. Drop in the comments where you're watching me from. While you're watching and listening, it'll be nice to give you a shout out. Um, Okay, I'm gonna get to your questions now, and please keep posting about where you guys are watching me from, and I'm gonna say hi. All right, so first come, first serve. Damien asked me on YouTube, when doing the I-485, I-130, I-765, I-864 adjustment of status package altogether, I'm not filing for advance parole. How many passport size pictures in total should I submit with the application? I'm going to say two because it doesn't matter anymore. They're doing biometrics now. Okay. That means even if you do send in the pictures, they will still ask you to come in and take your picture themselves. So this is not a major issue. If you include two pictures, you're fine. Dido has a question. The I-360 is pending, so that's probably VAWA. I have an approved advance parole. My I-485 green card application is in process. I-765 work permit is expunged from DP accusations. Okay, I don't know what that means. Wants to travel next month for a 3-week trip to my home country, but had unlawful presence due to overstaying. Is it safe to travel with the I-131? I think for now, yes. I don't see them revoking the advance parole. I know my partners in the office are saying no travel. So I'm going to let you know some attorneys think that you should not be traveling. It's kind of not that thing to think. I sort of agree with it, but I think that there hasn't been any announcement, anything that says the advance paroles are revoked. So for now, I am seeing even people right here in my comments last week were saying they just came back using an advanced parole. It was fine. I think for now, travel with advanced parole is okay. It's fine for now. Okay. Thunderbolt says, "Good morning, Marina. I've got a transfer notice of my green card application I-485 while I'm waiting for VAWA. Is that a good sign or just a normal procedure?" It's a normal procedure, and I cannot tell you how long it's going to take, but it's going to be whatever time that your VAWA takes, plus up to 1 year. So VAWA right now is taking like 3.5, 4 years. Add another year for the I-485 green card to be approved. Maggie says, "Good morning from New York." Good morning, New York. Hello. Mohammed says, "Good morning from Long Island, New York." Oh, that's Asano 1286 says, "Good morning from New York. I have a question. I have a pending asylum case. No interview yet. My mother got her US citizenship interview soon. What should she say when asked about my status?" To say that you have pending asylum. You have pending asylum. Okay, answer this. Mesh says why people who have asylum has been deported because people have problems that you might not even know about. People have issues. Um, Maggie says, I have a question. What is your opinion concerning asylum seeker or ASAP group? Asylum seeker advocates projects. Are there any help for asylum seekers? The only help it is the first time that you get the work permit, the first time they get it to you quickly. That's really the only help. Loyal says, Good morning, Marina. How can approved I-130 family petition date 2019 be applied to our case? Only in terms of proof of the relationship. So you can use that to prove this was a real relationship. That's all you can use that for. Mohammed says, my VAWA case was transferred from National Service Center to Vermont Service Center on January 24 last year for final jurisdiction. How long will it take to be approved? From the time you filed, I don't know, whenever you filed, it takes 3, sometimes 4 years for VAWA to be approved. Celia Silva, drop me in the comments, by the way, if you're watching, where you are. Nobody's doing it. I want to give somebody a shout out. A couple of people said, I'm from New York. Hello. From Virginia. Hello. Long Island. Hi. But not. That's it. Celia says, hi, attorney. My I-130 family petition was approved, but my I-485 green card application is administratively closed due to IMN removal proceedings, and it's rescheduled and not going to be taking place in 2029. Is it possible to advance the hearing and file a motion to move up a hearing? Thank you, attorney. Talk to your lawyer. It sounds like you're in good hands, but probably yes. I don't see why not. For trying to move it forward, you can try. Why not? I don't see anything wrong with trying. Paco, my friend Paco, hi Paco, says, good morning, Superboy Marina. My friend filed for work permit and it's been 200 days. Please advise what to do. Okay, if you don't have even a receipt notice, you should have received a letter that they got your application, that they're processing it. If there hasn't even been a receipt notice, then maybe they lost it. But if there was a receipt notice and you're just saying it's been 202 days of you just waiting, that's normal. It could be a year or a year and 3 months even. Loyal says, if it's done automatically, how would they know the date was applied? You will know. They'll let you know. Quaco says it's marriage-based green card. Yeah, it could take a year and 3 months. Okay, Deborah Gibson, hello Deborah, says green card based in VAWA, auntie applied for children and waiting list in Africa. January 2024. How long is it? It's hard to say. It could be 2 years, 3, 4. It's hard to say right now. BB and MS says, can I file VAWA and get a travel document? You can try, definitely. And Quaco says they're from Kentucky. Thank you. Loyal is from Maryland. Thank you for responding. Very nice of you. Hello, Maryland. Woo! Asana says, my asylum is pending. I don't have an answer yet. How long will it take? It could be 10 years. I don't even know what to tell you. I want to wait for 3 more years so I can be present here for a full 10 years. Will I be eligible for a cancellation of removal? Okay. If you've been waiting for asylum and now you're in US for 10 years and only with the ands, not by itself, just because you're here for 10 years, that's not going to do anything for you. You're here for 10 years and you have a spouse or parent or children who are young, citizens or green card holders, and now we need something else in addition to that. They have a medical problem or other special needs and need American medicine. And in your country, the medicine is bad. So, like if you're from France or Israel or Canada, this is not going to work for you. If you're from Haiti or Jamaica or like Uzbekistan, this is good. So 10 years plus US citizen or resident, kid, spouse, or parent, plus that person, the spouse or the parent or the kid, they have special needs and like medical problems. All right. Somebody asked me, Trump paused TPS. This is Carolina, finance in New York. Trump was TPS asylum cases for Ukrainians. What are you thinking about this? I don't think anything about it. TPS is not paused. It's actually being given to people who already have TPS. They're just not giving it to anybody else who came after like October 2023. The asylum cases are going through. I think Ukrainians should be filing for asylum. And really, what other choice do you have? Jackson Usmanov says in Russian, but I'll just say it in English. Hi, Marina. It's been 7 months since I filed for a green card through marriage. We have 2 kids. When will we get the interview? In another 6 to 7 months from now. So from the time you file, Mr. Usmanov, from the time you filed, from the date you started the filing, it's going to take about a year and 6 months, or maybe a year and 8 months. Indiana, Javal, 1919, hello. And then Kay says, hi, dear Marina, hello. SS6494844, so many numbers, says, hello, hi. Anthony Sanded, my longtime follower, hello, hello. He says, good morning, Marina, welcome back. Thank you so much, thank you. Anthony says, please, is there any movement on EB4 religious workers? I was looking this up yesterday. They're on February 2021, okay? So it's about 4 years wait from when you file. Okay. Fatima says, good morning, Marina from California. Hi, Callie. How are you? I helped one person with her VAWA case, and that was 2 years ago. She got her travel authorization and work permit so far, and she traveled 2 to 3 times already. She promised to give me 500 to 1,000, but I didn't get any money. How can I cancel her case? I cannot help you. Dwayne says, good morning, boss lady. Are there any possibilities that USCIS is approving any work permits at this moment? Yes, they're approving everybody's work permits who's legal. They're moving along. They're continuing to function. Don't get into this panic, please, that things are not happening anymore. Nobody's getting work permits. People are getting work permits in my office every single day. People are traveling using their advanced paroles every single day. Now, so far, I don't know if it's going to change, has been announced. I don't think that Trump is interested in stopping our immigration system. I think he really does want to deport all the illegals. But, if you filed for status, I believe you're going to be able to finish your filing. And even people who are getting picked up that are not criminals but have VAWA, asylum, marriage cases, whatever, they're getting released because they have a pending case. A vet says, do I need to submit a waiver for misrepresentation if I work the first 90 days of my B2 visa? I'm married to a U.S. citizen. I'm going to say no, but talk to your lawyer because nothing I give here is legal advice. I just don't think you should submit it right away. I don't think you're going to need it, okay? And it's not misrepresentation. Misrepresentation is lying. Did you lie about it? If you didn't include that in your forms, you might need to. But if you honestly said you worked when you came here, for the marriage case, you don't need a waiver for something like that. That is from Alabama. Hello? Ilakan AKO comments says, hi, attorney. Good morning. I'm a new subscriber here. Hi, welcome. How can I convert my J1 visa to an immigrant? I know somebody who is in J visa and out of status. If you're out of status, the only thing you can file, if you're eligible, is asylum. You want to be a refugee. You're afraid to return to your home country. Otherwise, marriage to a citizen, and that's it. There's nothing else. Celia says, I'm watching from New York. Thank you so much, Attorney Marina. Thank you for always being blessings to men. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. That is so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Maggie says, how long will it take to file a petition? My mom is a citizen. She's back in Africa. I'm waiting for her non-immigrant visa interview. Oh, this is about your sister. Can I file for her here in the US? I think you need a consultation. You're asking questions that require me to give like a long explanation of things you need to know and you're a little bit confused about. So schedule a consultation with us. Oh my God, I totally forgot to turn on my banner. Here's our phone number, our website. You can schedule a consultation with one of our team, and we will be happy to help. Okay, Michael says, before my biometrics 2 weeks ago, I said 65, estimated 2 months. After biometrics, it changed to 8 months and later changed to 10 months. Now it says 9 months. Is that normal? Yes, it's normal. And guess what? I think the processing times will get longer. And then maybe when things get sort of back to more or less normal, maybe later this year or next year, things will go back again. This is normal. The times change all the time. All right. Let's see. Post your question because I will be here for another 5 minutes and then I gotta go to New York. I'm going to a Broadway show after work today. I'm going to go to the office. I have some consultations. I have some meetings there. And then I'm going to drive to the city and park my car for like $100 somewhere. It's so expensive in Manhattan. It's not even funny, but whatever. What can you do? And go to a show. I need to drive because I live in New Jersey and it's super, super hard to get anywhere from here other than driving. So I gotta just like accept the fact that my car is, again, because I live in New Jersey, it's the suburbs, is an SUV. It's a big car. I have 3 kids. They're always bringing their friends. We always have some sort of luggage. We're moving somebody. I need a big car. So that they charge. First of all, I'm going to pay the congestion price in addition to the tolls and the tunnel and all that. In addition to that, I'm gonna have to pay for parking. Like this trip is gonna cost me like $200 today, but whatever. How much time will it take to close out my asylum case? It could be between 3 weeks to a year. I want to close it. Yes, you might have to. So basically, to close your asylum case, it depends where it is right now. If it's with USCIS, you write them a letter, you should sign it, notarize it, make sure to put your alien number and the receipt number for your I-589 asylum case on it. Okay, if it's already with the court, you can't just close it. You have to ask the court to have a hearing and do something called voluntary departure. Mohammed says VAWA case was filed in January 2023. How long do I still have to wait? So you've waited 2 years. So I think another 1.5 to 2 years. So about 18 months to 2 years. Maggie wants to know how much is your consultation. And our team, the consultation starts from $199. Some lawyers are $2. It depends on their experience and how long they've been practicing. My personal one is $599. Jacob Loves says, hello, Marina. What is the process for small business organization to sponsor an employee for H-1B who is, the person is a student with OPT? They never had anybody sponsor them in the past, but they want to. So the small business wants to be an employer. They need to make sure the tax return reflects a salary for whatever position this student will be working in. And it depends on where you live and where your work is. The salary will be determined by the geographic location, by the position, how many years education you need. Is it level 1 or 2 based on experience? It's a very technical process. Call us for a consultation, but if you're not showing any net income, that's the gross income minus all your expenses, if you're not showing a net income, don't even start this, you're not going to qualify. But again, not legal advice here. You need to speak to a lawyer. 6 to 1 are still getting approved. Yes, waivers are still getting approved. Is it okay, again, is it okay to travel on my combo card if I have advanced parole and employment authorization on one card? For now, yes. If it changes in 2-3 weeks and you're stuck in your country, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Alpha Omar says, hello. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? Hello, if you come into the southern border with U.S. and Mexico, and you get married and you're having a undocumented spouse who's seeking asylum and came in the same way, will you get a green card with them if they're approved? Probably yes, but I'm not sure if you were added to their case when they filed for asylum. If not, you have to try to amend the application. You write a letter to USAS asking to amend the spouse's application by adding the fact that they're married now to the case. And if it's not with the court yet, you can do it. If it's already with the immigration court, you're gonna have a difficult time, and you might have to first wait for them to be approved, get their asylum status, and then file for you a family petition called I-730, specifically for people in the asylum. It's very technical. Talk to a lawyer. We can help you do a consultation with us. Numbers on the bottom. Olena TV Levon says, hi, Marina, with a pretty flower. Hello. My petition to remove conditions is pending more than 2 years. Why it takes so long? That's the normal time now. It's not abnormal. It's not crazy. I mean, it is like a human to human. I think it is crazy, but for immigration, that is considered a normal. Some of them took 3.5 years. Okay, and this is through marriage for citizen. When you go from your 2-year green card to 10-year green card, that could take 3.5 years, like 40 months. Nita says, enjoy. Thank you so much. Mohammed says, can we sue USCIS for delaying green card processing time? Yes, but there's a big but, B-U-T. If you've been waiting an unreasonably long time, like it's been 3 or 4 years, probably. If it's just been like 2 years, no. And Zama says, you work on EB3 visas. We do. First of all, we work on VAWA, asylum, EB1, EB2, EB3. We do religious worker visas. I love the religious worker visas. So we do all of that. Give us a call. My questions from Instagram, and I'm going to wrap up. Welcome. Okay. Last one from Juan Tibosha 29. I requested advance parole as an asylum pending applicant to go to a student exchange in Germany. They're probably going to deny you asylum pending status. When you are in that status, you're not going to get automatically advance parole, which means to get the advance parole, you need an emergency life or death reason, like you have a relative who is dying. So I think just to go for a student exchange in Germany, you're likely to get denied, but I'm not your attorney, so talk to your lawyer, okay? I don't give legal advice, just my opinion and educational information. All right, thank you, everybody. Oh, I have one more. Last one from Melanie Vance. Good morning, attorney. Thanks for everything that you do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, guys, by the way. I have a pending VAWA I-360 application, and they received it on June 2022 through you. Oh, hello. When can I receive the answer from them? So right now, they're taking 3 to 4 years, okay? I'll be happy to talk to you since you're saying you're applying privately. Email me. This is my email, and I will answer you. I will look it up, but this is kind of normal that you're waiting for like around 2 years, 2.5. It's probably going to be another year at least. TMCK says, hi, can you tell me if I-360 can be expedited? Sometimes, in rare occasions, yes. If like this is affecting your health and you have a medical doctor, if there's some emergency, but most of the time you just have to wait. Melanie says, love you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next week. Please tune in. Prepare your questions for next week. Tune in 11 o'clock on Wednesday in the morning, your time, 11 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.